Hello guys, in this video we are going to discuss about complexity of algorithms. As I said earlier, in real time we might have a lot of options while choosing an algorithms, which means for a single problem we will have a lot of algorithms to solve. Analysis of algorithm helps you to choose the right one. We will analyze the algorithms based on the complexity of the programs. So it's very important to know how to calculate the complexity of the program. So how to calculate the complexity of the program? In every program, arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division and assigning some value to one variable and all will take one step to execute. So these lines complexity and all constant time. If you take this program, it's a simple search. Here I am searching the value x within this array. If I found the value x, I will print we found h. If the value is not available means I will just print value not found. If I calculate the complexity for this program, this line will take one step to execute. Means this line will execute for only one time because just we are assigning some text to this string variable. So this line complexity will be constant time. To represent this constant time, we will use alphabet C. So I mention it as C0. This if block complexity is also constant time. And this assigning operation also will execute for only one time. So I will represent this as constant time, that is C1 and C2. But these lines of code is present inside of a for loop. Means how many times this for loop is executing, that many times these lines of code will also execute. If this for loop execute for n times, then these lines also will execute for n times. Okay, I will calculate the complexity of this program. It's constant time, that is C0 plus this if block is C1 plus this assigning operation is also constant time, so C2. This C1 and C2 is inside of for loop. So many times these lines will execute. In this case, if I am posing 10 elements within this array, these two lines of code will execute for 10 times. If it's 1000 elements, then it will execute for 1000 times. So I am referring this as n times for C1 and C2. Plus this return statement. This is also constant time. So I am referring this as C3. So finally, this is the expression we got for this program. While calculating the complexity, we will take the highest power of n as the complexity of the program. So for this program, complexity is n. Just consider we have this for loop is inside of another for loop. If so, we will write the expression as C0 plus n times of C1 plus C2. This complete section is inside of another for loop, right? So n times of n into C1 plus C2 plus C3, which is equal to C0 plus n square of C1 plus C2 plus C3. Here maximum power is 2. For this case, complexity is n square. This is how we have to calculate the complexity for the algorithms. If you are not understand the array and the search logic means, don't worry. We have separate section for array and search logic and all later in this course. In this video, our aim is to understand how to calculate the complexity.